Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've done another metal track for you. Hopefully you're going to like it. I've done some nice visuals and things like that as well. 100% human made. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because it will sound weird. So if you want to know, look in the description. But see if you can figure it out by watching the video. Anyway, I've done a little piece at the end explaining how I made the track, etc. So for those who are interested in that, that's there as well if you want to. But without further ado, run VT.
1, 2, 3, 4. What we need is a plan and a method to give us an advantage. Once we may be few, we have intelligence, soon they will be gone, gone, gone. Get the plan into place, and we're good now smart, we are gonna prevail. Covering every side with strategic prowess, soon they will be gone, gone, gone. Just a second and the plan's completed, time to know back. Cause now you have the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have them on the run, cause we're smart and can see the sun, because we all took the time to make a plan of action now. Gonna have them on the run, they're all smart and we'll see the sun, because we all took the time to make a plan of action now. Now the plan is in place, and the enemy blind, you are gonna prevail. Covering every side, got them so pinned down, soon they will be gone, gone, gone. Numbers now have no place, cause they have become blind, and the plan will prevail. Covering every side, got them so pinned down, soon they will be gone, gone, gone. Just a second and the plan's completed, time to know back. Cause now you have the plan. We have got them on the run, they're a blank, we will see the sun, because we all took the time to make a plan of action now. We have got them on the run, they're a blank, we will see the sun, because we all took the time to make a plan of action now. Just a second and the plan's completed, time to know back. Cause now you have the plan. Cause now you have the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have got them on the run, they're a blank, we will see the sun, because we all took the time to make a plan of action now. We have got them on the run, they're a blank, we will see the sun, because we all took the time to make a plan of action now. Just a second and the plan's completed, time to know back. One, two, three, 4.
If you made it this far, I'd really appreciate a like or a subscribe. It helps the channel out and it costs absolutely nothing, which is my favourite price. So I thought I'd quickly run through how I put the track together. I won't go too deep, but if you make music, there should be something in there for you. However, if you don't, hopefully it still should vaguely make sense. Starting with guitars, for the rhythm, I used this Sunburst parts caster with Music Lily humbucking blades. And for the solo, I used this Purple Burst Leo James Monsoon Series guitar, which sounds way more expensive than it actually is, which is how I like it. Everything went through my Valton GP200, then into a Behringer interface straight into the PC. The idea was to get a decent tone before it goes into the computer, as my PC tends to complain a bit if you load up too many plugins. For the riffs, I just basically jammed along to a drum track and recorded everything. From there, I kind of worked out what part sounded good as a verse or a chorus, that sort of thing. At the same time, I had vocal top line ideas in my head, so the riffs kind of shaped themselves around that, which is either a creative process or laziness, I'm not sure which. Door and structure. I used Reason 13, which I've been using for years and I'm fairly familiar with. One thing I really like is the blocks feature. It basically lets you build sections like verse and chorus, then move them around until the song makes sense. The best part is if you fix something in one block, it updates everywhere. So you don't have to fix the same mistake 12 times, which is ideal. Recording process. I started with the drums, then tracked the guitars, then added bass using a free plugin known as Circuit. Once that was down, I structured everything using blocks, added a middle section and built everything up, like making the chorus bigger and bigger each time so it didn't just feel like a loop going over and over. The solo was actually one take. Vocals. For the vocals, I used Synthesizer V, HXVox or Havoc I think it's pronounced, Singer. I had to program the melody in with a mouse, which felt very un-rock and roll, but it worked. For the higher sustained notes, I added in another Synthesizer V singer known as Liam to help out HXVox a little bit, because believe it or not, even virtual singers need a bit of support sometimes. Plugins, quick highlights. MT Power Drum Kit 2. It's free, it sounds great, no complaints. Bass. Circuit bass handles drop tuning really well. I added a parallel channel with some distortion to give it some extra bite without everything turning to mud. Strings. I built a layered patch in Reason using Stringwork, basically stacking a few sounds together and hoping for the best, which luckily worked. Guitars. Added a really subtle unison effect just to thicken things up a bit. You don't really notice it, but you'd notice it if it wasn't there, hopefully. Vocals. Use CLA vocals and a little bit of compression to glue everything together, because Synthesizer V vocals can come in a little bit enthusiastic sometimes. Mix and master. Did a bit of a clean up on the pre-master by topping and tailing the extreme frequencies, getting rid of any rumble, etc. before it goes to the final mastering stage. Then used a free application which is standalone called Brainworks. That did most of the heavy lifting to the finalised polished master. Video. The visuals were made using OpenArt AI, then edited together in Shotcut, which was a lot of trial and error, but we got there in the end. Hopefully that gives you a bit of idea of how it all came together. If you want me to go deeper into any of it, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Mike out.